So feet hip width apart. And then we're gonna roll down one vertebrae at a time. Really slow, make sure you're breathing here. Let your head drop, good. You should feel a nice stretch through your spine. Once you're folded over, you can grab opposite elbows and gently sway side to side. Make sure your knees are bent. And then this time, since our second round, I'm gonna have you bend your knees even a little more and then lift your tailbone up to the ceiling. Yeah, and do that a couple times. So you're gonna bend and then lift the tailbone. That's gonna help a little bit with your hip and low back mobility. Great, and then let your hands drop down to the floor. You're gonna really slowly walk your feet, or walk your hands out to a high plank or a push-up position. I want you on this one to notice your core. So pull your belly button towards your backbone. Great, and then we're gonna bring the left leg up in between the hands. We've already done the right leg. Good. And then Paul, bring your foot forward so it's underneath your knee, your front foot, even a little more. There you go. Yes, you want to have knee over the ankle. And then on your breath, you're gonna breathe in and lengthen, exhale, push back into a hamstring stretch. Good, and you can flex and point the toe. And then inhale, come back to a hip flexor stretch. Exhale, push back to a hamstring stretch. So on your own, you do about 5 to 10 of these. Great. Looking good. Great breathing. You guys are rock stars. Okay, and then come back to that high plank position, hands on the floor. You're gonna bring your foot back to meet the other foot. So we're gonna hold a plank for 10 counts here. Pull belly button to the backbone, and then hug your shoulder blades in, and then lengthen out. There you go. Lengthen out through the spine.
Ooh.
Eddie, drop your hips a little bit. There you go. All right, and then push the hips back to the door. Yep, all the way back. You're doing yoga, guys. This is called downward facing dog. All right, and then bend your knees and walk your hands back to your feet. Drop your head, Paul. There you go. Great. And then really slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Keep up that great breath. Keep your head heavy. The head's the last thing to come up. Notice your feet pressing down into your mat. Notice your knees, the hips, the spine, and just come back to that ready position.